And as a curvy woman, are there times when you actually like to be skinny or wish that you were smaller and toned down certain body parts?
I'll let you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not as thick as you. But
Girl, shut up.
however, you know, I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say it come with too many problems. If anything, I just feel like, how do I know you like me for me, or is it just because I'm fine? Like, I'm too thick. Like,
Oh my God.
how do I know it's real?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lexp.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Mind.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We ain't got no guests today. Hey. I think when we do the intro, they pretty much know when we don't have a guest because that means I'm on the white couch.
And you on that white liquor.
I'm always on that white. Do you remember that song, Full of That Brown? Yeah. Full of that white. Yeah. That's that Louisiana. If y'all in the comments from Louisiana, y'all know what I'm talking about.
You know, I'm not from Louisiana.
Neither am I,
But you was close.
yeah.
I wasn't that close.
I was on that bayou, bitch.
Houston is like not far, but it's
But it ain't
also
close.
not like close.
Yeah.
Like the closest I think is what, Lake Charles is like 2 hours.
Lake Charles.
I think it's like 2 hours.
What you mean the closest? City to...
Like it's the closest to Houston.
No. Vinton, Louisiana, probably.
It's the closest to Houston?
Because Vinton, you definitely hit Vinton before you hit Lake Charles. But Lake
Okay.
Charles is the bigger city.
Right.
It's probably the closest big
So
city.
that's what everybody think of.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I'm about to sound dumb.
What?
Shreveport's in Louisiana.
It is.
Oh, but you know what? It depends what side of Texas that you're on.
It depends.
too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All of that depends.
Yeah.
So for me, Lake Charles was always somewhere that I went growing up.
Yeah.
Because my granddad was from Lake Charles.
Okay.
And my family is from Lake Charles. They from Opelousas,
That's where that good food is.
Baton Rouge, Shreveport. They from a lot of places in Louisiana. But
Baton
my
Rouge.
granddad was from Lake Charles.
Okay.
So I used to go to Lake Charles a lot. And that was like 2 hours
Yeah.
to get there. So I never thought about Vinton because I never went there
Yeah.
before.
You gonna pass through Vinton to get to Lake Charles. then.
Okay.
Vinton, a little small town. It's actually probably smaller than Orange. Vinton is tiny.
It's like Lufkin. Texas.
Ooh, Lufkin's probably bigger than Vinton. Vinton is so tiny.
You know what's funny? When I went to college, when I went to SFA in Nacogdoches, Lufkin was the big town to go to. So whenever we needed to go to the mall, whenever we wanted to go to a fancy restaurant and eat, we would go to Lufkin. We would drive, and it was like 30 minutes to get to Lufkin from Nacogdoches. And yeah, they had like Olive Garden. They had Cheddar's.
Ooh, Cheddar's used to be that one, like
Them croissants.
And that
With that
spinach
butter, with
dip.
that honey butter.
Remember that spinach dip they
That
used
spinach dip used to be busted. I mean, Cheddar's was my jam. I used to love me some Cheddar's.
Ooh.
I still ain't too good for a Cheddar's
I'm still not
croissant.
too. I haven't had it in a while, but you know what I eat that people,
I don't even think we got that here, though.
I don't think so either. But you know, cuisines, I know my taste bud-
Cuisine.
Cuisines with my croissant. I like a cuisine with my croissant.
Okay.
I'm French. I told you I grew up next to Louisiana.
You did.
But anyways, my cuisines, I know my taste buds are a little different. I love chicken fried steak. I think chicken fried steak is so tasty.
Yeah, you on your own with that one.
I love a good chicken fried steak now. But I haven't had one in so long. I don't know where to get it from. Like House of Pies in Houston, they have the best chicken fried steak. And I haven't been there in so long.
I never ate there.
Oh, House of Pies?
When I lived in Houston, I mean, of course, House of Pies was always a thing, but I never ate there. I was always a Whataburger girl.
I went to House of Pies one night after the club, I think. with my brother. Shout out to Mike Mogul. That's my bro. And he took me to House of Pies, and I had the best chicken fried steak. I was that girl that used to go out with like the niggas, and I didn't care because I'm gonna order. Bitch, what did you order chicken fried steak for? And the BDPs is out. I don't care. I'm hungry.
You still like that.
And I don't.
One thing about Lex, she really don't care.
I don't care.
And I feel like I don't necessarily care. It's just certain stuff I just don't be like.
Yeah, you don't eat like that.
I'm a little picky.
Yeah, you are picky, but I feel like you order what you want, but what you happen
and
to
I'm
like
tear it up.
Yeah, you gonna tear it up. Now you finish your food. Now you gonna eat. I just feel like I'm not finna fake the funk. I want that chicken fried steak. You know what else I stopped doing?
Why do they call it chicken fried steak?
Because it's steak, it's cube steak, and you beat it down, and you fry it in chicken batter.
Oh,
it's chicken fried steak.
So it's fried in the same batter as the chicken. The chicken. They don't change the batter. Is that where it came from?
It's not about you talking about the Earl. They do change the Earl maybe.
No, I'm talking about the batter.
Oh, but
so if they fry the chicken in that, they gonna put the steak in it. They not gonna switch out the batter.
They probably.
I'm trying to figure out what a name derived from. Why it can't just be fried steak?
Because it's the same batter, not the exact. Like if they use this batter for chicken, they're not gonna just pick up that same batter, but it's the same ingredients. Because sometimes people be allergic. So you got to separate the batter, but this is the chicken batter, and this same chicken batter, I'm using it for the steak, but they separate because we don't do cross-contamination. You feel me?
Right, but that's why I guess that's why it be confusing me because I be like, why you just can't call it fried steak?
Because
it's just fried steak.
No, it's not. It's chicken fried steak.
But it's no chicken involved.
But yes, it is because we frying that steak like we fry that chicken. And it's a secret recipe for certain people.
Okay.
Everybody's chicken fried steak don't taste the same. And a lot of people stop trying to get too fancy with it. You're supposed to use that cheap cube steak. It needs to be good and tender. It needs to be, if I can't bite through that steak, I don't want it.
I wonder do they have a vegan version?
They got a vegan version of everything.
They do got a vegan version of
I don't want it.
They probably have a vegan giblet gravy.
Mm-hmm. You know I love a giblet. You done tickled my fancy with that one. Hey.
I never liked that. I used to like my dressing dry.
Yeah. I like it a little more.
What the fuck is a giblet?
It's something in that
What is it?
It's something in that chicken.
I don't like, it's just certain stuff that
liver.
Like when
dirty rice?
Yeah, I told you I have a horror story with dirty rice. I never used to eat it growing up as a child.
What is it? You never told me that.
I did tell you this because I don't like it. I didn't like it. I thought it had dirt in it.
I thought you said like a horror story, like you took a bite and something happened.
No, I thought it had dirt in it, so I just wouldn't eat it for a really long time. And then finally, one day, when I was like 8 or 9, I finally tried it. And I was like, this is good, actually.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, I told you it don't got dirt in it. I don't know. I thought it had dirt in it.
So there's a difference between rice dressing and dirty rice.
No, it's not. To me, that's the same thing.
Well, exactly. I learned dirty rice is when you have the liver and the giblet or whatever they put in there. It's rice dressing when it's just like the ground beef and the pork sausage or whatever you put in yours. What makes it dirty is the guts.
Can we look up what is a giblet? What makes giblet gravy giblet?
Giblety?
Giblety.
What is a giblet?
What is a giblet?
We gonna find out what is. Yeah.
What is a giblet?
Let's see.
Okay. Cause I feel like a giblet, it's in the chicken. I know.
I keep thinking of a goblin.
It is.
Okay,
what's
a goon to a giblet?
A giblet.
What's a goon to a giblet?
A giblet is the liver, heart, gizzard, and neck of a chicken or other fowl, usually removed before the bird is cooked, and often used to make gravy, stuffing, or soup.
Ooh, so that's what it is, the gizzard. So if you put that in your rice, that's what makes it dirty rice, because that's what makes it dirty. Want to get a little unruly.
But I think it's all of that.
Yeah, so the giblet is all of that.
And
Liver,
y'all be tearing
heart,
that giblet up.
Yeah.
It's all of that.
So,
Like I said, I never liked giblets.
I don't mind a little
fuck
giblet.
with no giblet. And then they be putting eggs in it.
What kind of eggs?
Giblet gravy has eggs in it. Bro, that shit is well, let me not disrespect people's delicacies.
That's my delicacy, and I'm offended.
It is. But like a little gizzard. I used to fuck up a little gizzard back in the day.
Don't they have fried gizzards?
Only in my rice and in my dressing.
Yeah.
Some people actually eat gizzards.
I think they do fried gizzards.
I have a question, and this might, ruffle some feathers. Do you feel like it's certain things that we still eat to this day that's like slave food? Like it comes from like back during slavery times, and then we still eat it even though we know
Absolutely.
it's not good.
And I
for
know
us.
you're not trying to be offensive, but I
I'm
think this is
not.
a good educational moment. So there's a series on Netflix called High on the Hog, and it really shows you the history of the food that we eat, and it's so interesting.
Yeah.
But absolutely, absolutely. Some of even when we did Travel Queens and we learned about, the Geechee people and their traditions, absolutely. A lot of the recipes that we have to this day comes from, the slavery times. Because like we said, Black people, we used to get the scraps. We used to get what was left over. And we learned how to make cuisines from the leftover meat that we had. And it's still stuff that people are eating to this day.
Yeah.
But that's why I think as time went on, we realized this is why it's like Black people can cook so well. Because y'all was trying to give us the scraps of nothing that mattered, and we still were making amazing meals and feeding our families off of that. And that's why to this day, the cookout is a thing. We know how to throw it out.
Do you feel like if we know better, then why don't some people be doing better?
Because
it's just
no, it's not about that. It's like sometimes people like what they like. It's good food.
Yeah.
It's good food. Just because I mean health reasons, of course, things change. But I'm not gonna lie. My grandfather, my great grandfather, they used to raise hogs. He ate pork his entire life. That man lived he lived to be 90-something years old.
Yeah, my granddaddy lived to be 89.
Eating pork his whole life, smoked cigarettes, spit tobacco.
Yeah.
Grew up in Vinton, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give y'all the giblet gravy recipe. Giblets from a whole chicken.
A whole one.
So that includes the gizzards, the liver, etc. 4 cups of cold water, 4 tablespoons unsalted butter, all-purpose flour, 2 cups of pan drippings or chicken broth.
Okay.
Half a cup of milk, a teaspoon of fine salt, half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 2 large hard-boiled eggs.
Oh, you did say the eggs.
Yeah, because when my granddaddy used to make it, he used to have an egg yolk in it, like from a hard-boiled egg.
Okay.
That's why I think I never would want it, because I would be like, I just want the dressing. I don't want that gravy on it. But I also don't like cranberry sauce.
Cranberries are hit or miss for me.
But you really love cranberry juice. You a cranberry juice connoisseur.
It's in my fridge right now.
But you don't like the sauce?
It depends. I realized I like the homemade cranberry sauce. I don't like it in the can.
Not that ocean spray.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's so crazy. When I think about Thanksgiving growing up, I had some of the best Thanksgivings. I mean, everything was made from scratch. Everything was made. I'm not gonna lie, we had a good Friendsgiving this past year though, because our friend group, we can really cook though.
We can.
Like everybody, like we really was cooking, and that's what Thanksgiving. Like, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's cook. Let's everybody bring a dish. Everybody who got clean kitchens though. Everybody kitchen not clean.
How do you know though?
Because I've been to all y'all house.
I'm not talking about us. I'm saying in general, like with friends. How would people even know if they friend got a good
because
kitchen?
the people that I celebrate Friendsgiving with, that's who I've been to all y'all house. Thanksgiving, I go to my Auntie Lane's house. That's it. Before that, it was in my sister's kitchen with me, my mom, my sister, and my nephews.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. I don't play that shit.
I don't play that shit either. I just feel like it's just so interesting to me, the differences between like how we cook our food and how, other race cook their food. Yeah. I seen this video, sidebar. I seen this video earlier today on Instagram. Shout out to Allie, our girl.
Fina.
Yes, my girl, fine ass Allie. So she had posted this video earlier, and it was this guy. Oh my God, what is his name? He be going viral all the time because he be schooling the people on politics. But anyways.
Oh, Dean. You're talking about
Dean?
Yes, his name is Dean.
Dean Whitaker.
I don't know. Ooh, let me not.
Yeah, I don't want to like misquote.
Dean is very
Damn, and it's not on her story no more.
I'll look it up while you tell it.
So anyway, this is an ad by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lexp.
And it's your girl Dreanicole.
And y'all know me and Drea love therapy and we swear by it. So if you're seeing this, this is your sign to go to BetterHelp.com.
Yes, y'all. I love BetterHelp. They have so many options on there. Do you know they have over 30,000 therapists and they've helped over 5 million people? That's a lot of people that needed help. They got BetterHelp.
Yes. So all you have to do is go to BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds and sign up today. So if you're worried about a money situation, you get 10% off of your first month. All you have to do is go to BetterHelp, HELP.com/PoorMinds, sign up and get 10% off.
Period.
Sign up today. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off of their first month at BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/PoorMinds.
It was this lady that had called in and she was talking about Kamala, right? And she was like, yeah, because she was basically talking about the Trump administration and she was like, Trump wanted to get this black woman and she was like, well, actually, she's not even black. And he was like, well, why would you say that she's not black? And she was like, because she's not.
Withers.
Yes.
Dean
Withers.
Shout out to Dean
Shout
Withers.
out to Dean. Good old Dean.
Good old Dean.
He's an ally.
He is.
So he was like, well, why would you say that she's not black? And she was just like, because like she's not. And he was like, well, her dad is Afro-Jamaican and her mom is Asian. Like her mom is Indian Asian or whatever. And he was like, so she is black.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I don't consider her to be African American, because she's not African American.
Right. And what was funny was you could hear the granddaughter
trying to school her. And then she was like, well, whatever. And he was like explaining it to her. He was like, well, how do you think black people got to Jamaica? How do you think black people got to America? Well, no, he said America first. And she was like, through slavery. And he was like, okay, how do you think they got to Jamaica? And she was like, I don't know. And he was like, through the transatlantic slave trade. Same thing. And she was like, well, whatever. It's just so crazy to me how race and ethnicity be fucking
I was
people
just
up.
about to
and
say
then
that.
she said, because then the same lady, and this is an older Caucasian lady, she was like, well, I don't consider people who are, all people that are Asian are not Japanese. And he was like, yeah, because Japanese isn't a race.
It be beating
It be
they
really
ass.
fucking people up.
It be beating they ass real bad.
It be beating they ass
Fucked up.
real bad. Like people,
Debo in they ass.
people really don't be understanding. And it was so crazy because it was an older Caucasian lady. So she just ended up saying, well, whatever.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I
they
feel
say
like
when
this
you prove
stuff
them
is
wrong.
being passed down generation by generation. And even I'll say this as a black woman. I have had conversations with older black people in my family, and race and ethnicity be fucking them up too. They don't be understanding the difference either. And I just be like, I feel like it's our duty as millennials and Gen Z to really make sure that we like educate ourselves and educate our children and the generations coming up under us to understand the difference between race and ethnicity, and just also stop making race such a big thing. People are people.
I think that's what I've said that on a past episode. When you travel the world, you realize how similar we are versus different. Like, of course, traveling and you learn about other cultures and things are different. We may eat different foods, but we all experience the same thing. We are so much more alike than we are different. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy that we judge people or treat people a certain way because you're darker than me, I'm lighter than you, my hair is curlier than yours, or I'm thicker than you, I'm skinnier than you. It is such a crazy concept. And the older I get, I'm just so glad that I took the time to really educate myself and also surround myself with educated people that are also open to educating themselves. 'Cause I will say a lot of things I learned were from my friends. Like when I met Killa, I felt like I was so ignorant to other cultures and experiences in life. And she really taught me so much and really got me into like traveling for real. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's so important. Geography is important. In school, you feel like, okay, let me learn what this is. Y'all, geography is important. You need to learn where these countries are. Y'all need to learn that, you know, Europe is a continent and it has different countries in there. It's not like the United States. So it's important that y'all understand and learn that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things that go into education, and that's why it doesn't stop. Whether you graduated high school or college, it's always important. I'm still, you know, sometimes I will still get on maps and I'll just look at the world. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this country was right here. I didn't know this was in proximity to this country. It's always important to keep learning.
I mean, even when it comes to Africa, I think a lot of the time so many people think about Africa and they think of it as like a rural continent. But it's so
they don't even think it as a continent. They talk about it like it's a country.
They do. But it's so many beaches. It's so many people that look so different. Like Egyptians look so different from Nigerians. Like, except I could keep going on and on. Like, it's just such a vast variety of people that live on the continent. Ethiopians, and then you have Kenyans, and like the list just goes on. And I think people have like this one image in their mind when they think of Africa, and it's wild.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my pet peeve when I be like,
people don't even realize Seychelles is in Africa.
I hate when I be like, when somebody says something like, oh yeah, I'm going to Africa this year.
Where?
Okay. That's like me, oh, I'm going to the United States.
Which state?
No, actually, not even the United States. I'm going to North America. Are you going to Canada? You going to Mexico?
Well, we ain't got that many places
but
to go.
It doesn't, but you know what I'm getting at.
We got
that's it.
No, I mean, no, we got Puerto Rico.
Well, no, that
About states?
no,
I'm
the
saying
countries.
Oh.
In North America, there's only 3, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's
3
only
countries.
3, but then Puerto Rico is U.S. territory.
Yeah, it's U.S. territory, but I say this. You know what
Then we
I
got
didn't
Caribbean
realize?
islands that are U.S. territory too.
When people say, like, when you look at the globe, the way they scaled Africa to be so small, and it's so incorrect, I didn't realize how large Africa was. Like, on the grand scale of things, it's so big, but they scaled it down for map size. Make that shit right. Make it right. Scale it properly so people can understand how big that continent truly is.
Is Africa number 2? I know Asia is number 1.
The largest continent?
The largest continent. I know Asia is number 1.
Scale it right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit was that goddamn big. Make it right.
I did. I knew that.
Yes.
Like,
so Asia is number 1, Africa is number 2, North America is number 3.
we number 3?
Come on, give me that bronze medal. I'll take it.
Okay.
I love to win something.
By
Mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think that. I thought we were.
We are the champions, my friend. We gonna win something.
We gonna win
Hey,
everything.
the U.S., we leaving here with something.
We don't play that. But what do you think, Ty? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, I just feel like so many people here in the States, as far as Caucasian people, Black people, all of us, like, so many people are uneducated when it comes to race and ethnicity.
Yeah. I mean, even before I went to Howard, because I'm from Chicago, I didn't really go to school or grow up with, like, African people, or I knew Africans, but I didn't know, like, about the Caribbean. I didn't really understand, like, Europe and Asia and all that stuff. I understood it in, like, a geography sense, but, like, not about cultures that way. And it wasn't until I got to Howard where I'm seeing creme de la creme of Black people from all over. I'm learning about Grenada and Saint Martin and all of these different like ethnicities within being a Black person.
Yeah.
That's where I really learned about it. And then traveling more, that helped me kind of understand the culture. But a lot of these people just listen to anything. They don't really do research. They're not studying. So they're never going to know. And when you listen to propaganda on TV, like, that's going to taint your whole image and what you think and your thought process as well. So it's kind of like you have to as parents, one, have to educate your children so that they know what's true, what's their culture, where they came from, what the slave trade was, how people got to where they were, how that started. And then as an individual, you got to take time to understand that and educate yourself as well.
To do the research.
When I tell y'all, when I got to college, when I got to Houston, I had met this black girl, and she barely spoke English, and she was German, and it blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I said, what? I thought she was lying. I was like, she was like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, but growing up in a small town, you have to take it upon yourself to really educate yourself, because it will be so crazy, the things that you realize that people just don't know.
Yeah.
So being from Texas and like growing up in a family where my mom's side of my family was from Louisiana, like I have a lot of Creole people on my granddad's side of the family. So I got cousins who are like very fair skinned, very loose waved hair or whatever. So of course they would be like, oh, I'm Creole. So, but I never thought to like look into really what that necessarily means, being Creole. And so for me, it really wasn't until I got older and then I found out that my biological dad was half Dominican. And then I'm like, well, what does that mean? And so then I started finding out about like Afro-Latino people. And it's like, okay, these people are still black though.
They ship just dropped them off a little bit soon,
Exactly.
It took a left and mine busted a right.
Exactly. And then even like becoming best friends, like even me and Lynn, and becoming her best friend, and like really kind of getting immersed in like Jamaican culture, because both of her parents are from Jamaica, and just even going to Jamaica so many times and realizing it's Indian people that are in Jamaica, it's it's Chinese people that are in Jamaica, and they were born there.
Yeah,
like and they have the accent.
They be wagwaning.
Yes,
it's shocking.
But they're still Chinese. Yes. They're still Indian, but they're Jamaican.
Yeah.
There's a series on Hulu called Black Cake that's really good. And it's like the girl's father was Asian and then her mother was Trinidadian. And it talks about like her story growing up there. It was really good if y'all haven't watched it.
What's it called?
Black Cake.
I'm going to watch it.
It's really good.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it too. It's just very interesting. And I think it's so far outside of what any of us can fathom. Because if I'm going to be honest, I say this all the time. I feel like here in America, I don't know, sometimes when it comes to like us as the black community here, I be feeling like we not really as tapped in with our culture.
We're very ignorant.
A lot of
I'm okay to say, I'm still, like I said, I'm still be learning. I'm very ignorant to all this stuff because I didn't know any better, but it's upon ourselves to educate ourselves. Because I'm not going to lie. You saying that stuff about like the Chinese people that are in Jamaica and they're Jamaican, but they're still Chinese. I probably learned that maybe like a year and a half ago when I was like, what the fuck?
But you know, that's what I love though about like every time I go to Jamaica with Lynn, like even though they might have been brought there or they might be immigrants, they're still so tapped into their culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing in the like in other areas of the world. I feel like it's only here in America that like us as black people, because even in the UK, like when we went to London, a lot of the black people that live in London, they still be tapped into their African roots.
Yeah.
It's only here in America where we don't really be knowing our ancestry and stuff. We got to do DNA tests and we got to go do the research ourselves and we have to find out where we're from, because in a lot of other countries, they be born into it. Even though they're not in their original country, they still know their culture.
Yeah. I think it's just the way we were raised, honestly, with, thinking like America is the greatest country ever and all that stuff. But I think it's a little half and half because we do have culture. American culture is a thing, especially Black American culture. It's very real.
I mean, no, because they be tapping into it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Why do you think people in the UK started rapping?
Lil Baby, Ludacris, we going back. Jam Master J. We going way back.
I mean, we were the first rappers here in America. Yeah. So we definitely have culture. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that we don't, but I'm more so talking about like our real roots, knowing where we came from. Yeah. We have American culture because we had to create that. We didn't have shit else. We didn't know nothing else about ourselves, so we had to create some shit.
Unless you were Cherokee.
Okay.
Some
people
do.
You
used to tell people you was Cherokee. Stop.
Some people was
Cherokee,
here.
okay?
But black people, a lot of some people, they are American. They was here now.
No, you're not wrong, but I'm just saying I feel like we had to create shit. So for sure we do have American culture. African Americans have culture. But I be more so talking about like us knowing where we came from.
Yeah.
You didn't know where you came. I mean, I know you ended up doing your DNA ancestry and then that's when you found out, but you didn't know for like 20 years where you were from.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about my ancestry for a very long time. And then even with me being adopted, I definitely didn't know. Until I really started doing the research. I'm sure you didn't know.
I still don't know.
I know. I wonder if I have like family out there still that's looking for me.
You probably
could be a princess in Cameroon.
Even with Sierra coming on the show and telling us like she found out that her family is from Benin.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's something she didn't probably know her whole life.
I bet they all got good knees out there too.
Yeah.
It's hereditary.
Troy and Rashad actually was just out there with Lauryn Hill.
And I know she was on time for that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lexp.
And it's your girl, Dreanicole.
And if you're anything like us, we love to deep dive into a good story. And you know who helps us with that? Audible.
Yes, y'all. Y'all know I love me some Audible. I like to listen to it when I go on my walks, when I'm working out. Because I don't know, it just transcends me into another universe. I love all of the romance stories. Like, I love Lily Chu. That's one of my favorite authors on Audible right now.
Yeah, she has the best rom-coms, y'all. And then they have, like, Bridgerton, all the good stuff on there. So I'm telling you, if you want to deep dive into a good love story, whatever fantasy you have in your mind, Audible is going to have it for you. And the best part is you're going to get 30 days for free when you sign up at audible.com/poorminds. So get your 30 days free at audible.com/poorminds. Sign up, girl. With Audible, every mood, every fantasy, and every side of you has a story waiting. All you have to do is hit play. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/poorminds.
It's time to get into topic number 1.
You right. That's all right.
I be trying to have a real in-depth.
It was. We talked about it for 30 minutes.
Okay. Topic number 1 is being thick really all that? Does being thick or curvy come with too many problems? And as a curvy woman, are there times when you actually like to be skinny or wish that you were smaller and toned down certain body parts?
I'll let you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not as thick as you. But
girl, shut up.
However, you know, I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say it come with too many problems. If anything, I just feel like, how do I know you like me for me, or is it just because I'm fine as fuck? Like, I'm too thick. Like,
oh my God.
how do I know it's real? Like, what do you like? Do you like me or do you like the cheeks?
You know what?
I don't know.
For me, it's honestly like, it's not about being too thick or I wish I was skinnier. You know what the thing is that's not all that? It is all that, but it's not, because that's what people are intimidated by.
This is all that is all. This is all.
But so this is the thing. It's not about is being really thick all that, and does it come with a lot? What comes with a lot is just having confidence about yourself. Because it doesn't matter if you're so thick and you so fine, or if you're so skinny and petite and on my little tiny ass, or if you just a thick, voluptuous, big ass woman. It's confidence that makes
big ass woman is crazy.
It's a lot of big ass women. I'm a big ass woman. It's a lot of big ass women out there, and I am one of them. He's so big inside. Whatever she said, I'm the big and bitch.
You big and tall?
Yeah, I'm big and tall. So I say all that to say, the thing that intimidates people is your confidence. So when somebody, it doesn't matter if you got a 52-inch ass or a 2-inch ass. It doesn't matter.
But we specifically friends talking about being thick. Do you ever feel like because you so thick, you walk in the room and everybody like, damn, that ass fat? Do it make you uncomfortable?
It don't, because I'll say
you get tired of people making comments about your body.
Okay, so I'll say this. But pre-BBL, when I didn't have a big, I walk in the room, people got something to say about me anyway. Like I said, it's just about your confidence and who you are, because people are always going to have something to say. The skinniest I was, even now to this day, I lost this weight. I'm healthier now. People still be in the comments, oh my God, Lex, your titties are growing back. Oh my God, Lex, you're getting too small. Oh my God, Lex, you're getting too big. I've realized people are always going to comment about my body, no matter BBL or not, thick or not, skinny. When I was 200 pounds, they was talking about me. Now I was 170. Around the BET Awards, I was 170. Now I'm 175. It don't matter. So I just feel like being a woman comes with all of that. Thick or not, that's what I'm saying. So it don't matter. It don't matter. You're going to get talked about.
I don't know, though, because I feel like some people don't be getting talked about as much as others. I really just think it depends. I think it depends on if people just be paying attention.
Yeah.
But some people, they can lose weight, gain weight. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on if people have that spotlight on you. And you do have to have confidence in yourself. But regardless of having confidence, because I feel like I'm a very confident person, but it still get annoying people speaking on your body.
All the time.
All the time. We had did that Breakfast Club interview a few months ago. And somebody, it was like a few people that was like, is Drea pregnant? And I'm like, bitch, where?
Because the waist ain't never been there.
But facts. But I mean, maybe I was like a little bloated that day. I don't know. Or maybe the way I was sitting, my posture wasn't like the most flattering.
Yeah.
But either way, like, even if I was, which clearly I'm not, because that was like 3-4 months ago. But even if I was, like, let me announce it. Let me speak on that.
Actually, just don't.
If that's what it is. Like, I just feel like people just get way too comfortable. And then it be like, ooh, then it's the comments about how T your body is. And then if you be a little bloated, then people think you pregnant. Like, it's just like, please, relax. Like, sometimes it gets a bit much. If you lose too much weight, then people be talking about you. Because, I mean, I saw the comments and stuff, too, when you decided to lose weight and the stuff people were saying. And it's just like, why do y'all care so much what somebody else decides to do with their body?
Because do you know, I mean, yes, you do know, obviously. The comments under that Santana episode about my body were insane.
Yeah.
It got to the point to where somebody asked me on Twitter, they were like, oh my God, Lexp, are you pregnant? I said no, and can you please stop commenting on my body? She was like, bitch, I'm just asking because you look pregnant, ho. And then she screenshotted when I was like turning to the side, like singing with Santana, and my belly was poking out a little bit. Bitch, it's vodka and beans, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. But it's like, if I'm saying no, I'm not pregnant. And even if I was pregnant, if I'm saying no, why are you cursing me out?
Right.
But the thing that's so crazy to me is like, if somebody did that to you, a lot of people would crash the fuck out. Crash out. It's like, you know what? Why can't we just stop commenting on people's bodies? Right. Just leave us alone when it comes to our bodies. So when it comes back to the question, is being thick really all that? Yes, I love my body. It's all that for me. Every decision I have ever made with my body, surgery-wise, health-wise, weight loss-wise, right now, today, when I look at my body, I was like, that's a black queen right there. I love it. I love the way I look, but I do things for me to make me happy. So yes, it is all that for me. It don't need to be all that for you. You know what I'm saying? Because being thin for a lot of women is T. Being a little thicker or a little heavier is a T for you. Whatever you feel confident in, that should be all that for you.
When I think of being thick being too much, I be thinking of like the girls who could sit a cup on their booty.
You talking about the ass shot,
the shelf
girl.
Booty, yeah,
the ass shot girl.
Yes.
We can't relate to that though. We can't speak on it.
No, we can't. But sometimes I think people try to speak on us in a way where it's like they be trying to act like
We the shelf ass shot booty
they
girls.
do, and even like sometimes I think like, and this is sidebar, but even like some with our faces and stuff, people be trying to act like we have just done so much, and I be like, excuse me.
They can't believe a 36-year-old queen.
I said this to Shay yesterday.
They be that's how they
and I
be
said, this how they be acting like we look. I'm about to show it to Ty. Ty, please come on.
Oh shit, they do be acting like we look like
Ty,
that.
they be acting like me and Lex look like this. I said this to Shay the other day. I said, this is how they be acting like me and Lex look.
I'm not gonna lie, because I've definitely done a little 1-2 to the face, but it's very tea.
That looks crazy.
My face still moves. Nothing is frozen.
But either way, I just feel like, regardless, let people do them. I see girls all the time who I be like, you might have did a little much with the body. But also, if you
Who did
have
the body.
I don't want to know who did it.
You know that's what black folks
Well, actually,
say.
I do, so I can stay far away. But I just feel like if you happy with that body and you think it look good, you think them little legs look good with that
Chicken fried leg.
that you think that chicken fried leg look good with that chicken fried ass, then do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
I agree. I just think that people just need to let people do what they do. But I'm like, I talked about that on the episode that we lost, right? My stuff with Helen.
Yeah.
I talked about things that I've done with my face. One thing about me is I don't deny anything. I don't mind talking about things because I'm honest. But one thing you can never tell me is like, face card is good.
Exactly.
And the person that I go to that does my injections, T, very, very professional. Shout out to Helen at Charette Cosmetics. I'm going to always shout her out.
To Helen.
The thing is, you cannot look at my face and convince me like I did too much because I know and I know what to do. I got this. I don't need no advice. I never overdo it because you know why? Also, I'm not surrounded by yes men. I have an injector that tells me no. I literally shoot. I was like, last time I went to her, it was before the Travel Queens premiere, and I was like, ooh, do I need? She was like, girl, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're leaving this alone, and this is it, and this is it. And get your ass up off my chair. And then I have friends around me like, yeah, girl, it's never, oh, okay, Lex, you don't need to do that. No, because I'll ask y'all before. I'm like, you think I need a little, girl, no, you're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see myself in the mirror, but also I'm a very expressive person. I can't do too much. I need to wiggle these eyebrows.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people just need to worry about them. But I do feel like sometimes it can get a little overboard. Like I do see people sometimes and I be like, oh, you might have went a little
I'm not gonna lie, I be having
extreme.
to, somebody had said something about, they had said something about your lips or something.
People always be saying stuff
And I'm
about
like,
my lips.
this girl has not touched her lips in years, first of all. But second of all, you cannot look at her face and say the lips is not tea. What are y'all looking at to even be like, you know what I'm saying? It be so like you are, a lot of that shit just be come from, y'all just be, I hate to say this because I don't like that, but like y'all really just be hating. Like y'all really be like, because there's no way that somebody can be like, oh, this is too, the lips is lipping. They look good. And you know me, Drea. I would tell you. I'd be like, ooh,
I know
friend.
you would. And then to be fair, I think we've all seen people who have gotten like their lips overfilled. Like a lot of the time they'll have like lumps in their lips.
And they migrate.
Or they'll migrate and they kind of be up here and the lips are kind of like duckish or whatever. My lips don't give that.
They don't duck.
They don't. But also, if you look back at old episodes, I say this all the time. I have always had full lips, even before I ever got lip fillers. I just think people just love to try to find a problem. I say this all the time, too. Black women are the aesthetic. We are the originals. People want to look like us. I hate the fact that like when people see beautiful black women in 2025, they feel like, oh, well, you must have had X, Y, and Z done. It's no way you're just that pretty or you're just that gorgeous. Like, no, newsflash, we be having good genes. Surgery can't outwork good genetics.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
And
now.
that's another topic.
That's true now.
Surgery cannot outwork good genetics. Some people just have good genes. If I showed y'all photos of my family, like my mom is 75 years old. My mom does not look 75. She don't have a wrinkle in sight, and my mom has never gotten Botox. I personally get Botox because I just like to be snatched.
But also, what you do, you're on 4K cameras every week. You do a lot. Like, it's a little different, but the genes...
But we don't get Botox because we're wrinkled. I think it's more so for prevention.
Yeah.
Like, it's preventative measures.
Yeah.
But either way, whatever. Like, my mom is in her 70s. Her and all her siblings, they look good. They don't look like they're in their 70s. My mom, my biological mom, is 46. She looks like she's in her 30s. People tell me and Lex all the time we don't look like we're in our 30s. Like, I think you can't out-cheat good genetics and also just health, taking care of yourself.
And I also feel like
that you do to take care of your skin, your body, working out, all of those things matter.
And then a lot of times, a lot of y'all don't even know the difference between fillers and Botox. Y'all be like, oh my gosh, that's too much Botox. Fillers and Botox are two completely different things.
They are.
So if somebody's like, oh, I get Botox in my forehead. Oh, she did way too much. If somebody's getting Botox in their forehead and that's all they've done to their face, you can't tell. It's just their forehead might be a little shiny and smooth, bitch. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Now, fillers, you can definitely overdo fillers. We know that. But if y'all can't tell the difference between Botox and fillers, shut up, girl. Shut up. Please.
Because we shouldn't even be having a conversation.
Yeah. And like I said, I just think that, you know, things get a little different when you're in front of 4K cameras and you got to talk to people and be in people's face, and looking good is like part of your job.
I have a really good question for y'all. So, how do y'all feel, both of it? Because have you ever done anything, Ty? Have you ever done Botox?
I'm too scary, though. I used to want implants.
Do you feel like you would ever, even though you haven't yet?
I don't know now. I don't think so. Like, I feel like I'm too far gone.
But I just think...
But what about injectables? Maybe not like surgery, but what about like Botox?
I would consider Botox and fillers, honestly.
Okay.
I'm not like in a rush to get it because again, I'm scared of needles. Like I have a phobia of needles, so I'm.
But I don't see anything on your face that would need it. Not that I'm an injector.
Yeah.
See, I was needing it. I had a little laugh line, and it was getting a little scary up there.
That's how I felt too. Like I feel like when I would like make certain expressions, I would have what?
I was gonna say you get it from your daddy.
Oh, my daddy. What? That's not my.
I know.
That's not my real dad.
I know.
Though.
That's why I stopped my joke.
Yeah.
But shout out to the daddy.
Yeah. My real dad, his skin is actually flawless.
Your real daddy is funny as fuck.
He funny? What he do?
In that video he had with the baby.
Oh, with my little sister.
Oh, okay.
Little
okay.
Zinzi, she's so cute. But would y'all, how do y'all feel when people be on the internet and they be like, oh, the girls these days, what happened to natural beauty? The women back in the day, and then they be showing the pictures of like the older women like Nia Long and Sanaa Lathan, et cetera, et cetera. And they be like, remember when women, Halle Berry, they be like, remember when women was 90s fine and they didn't do X, Y, and Z. Women were so beautiful back then.
Aesthetics have changed, right? The way we do our hair is different. The makeup is different. Everything is different now because guess what? 30 years from now, they're going to be like, oh, y'all ain't 2000s fine no more. Y'all ain't, you know, because I'm telling you, when those women came out, it was men complaining about them. Y'all not 1970s fine no more. Y'all ain't wearing the moo-moos like you used to.
But I don't think it was.
You don't know. You was not even born
But
yet.
what I'm saying is it was no social media. So it wasn't like a collective community for people to like come to and be like, oh, we all gonna get into this group and we all gonna say this about women and we're all going to agree. It wasn't that back in the day. A nigga from Idaho and a nigga from Texas was not conversing with each other in no goddamn group chat on the internet.
But it doesn't matter though, because it was still happening in the barbershops. All the internet is the barbershop spread worldwide, child. They were still talking, trust me. All the internet is we done took the salon talk, the barbershop talk, and then we done made it public for everyone so they can reach other people. The same conversations are being repeated. We ain't invented the wheel, even with poor minds. This ain't nothing new. You think that our grandmothers want to sit here and talk about, they so picky, they talk about, our grandmothers, I guarantee you had a conversation because Melvin done said she don't fry that chicken like his grandmother used to. Or she don't be dressing up for church like. This is a repeated conversation, baby.
I'm not saying it's not a repeated conversation, but I'm just saying I feel like it's more so targeted to the masses now. Like, barbershop talk is cool because it was like 5 niggas in the barbershop talking.
Yeah.
Cool. Now it's 500 in a chat. Bitches be wearing muumuus. They don't wear lingerie no more. Do you want to join? And then niggas be joining.
Yeah,
and that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Literally, did y'all see the other day? Okay, so y'all know how they had the app where the women could go find out about the dude.
The T app.
The T app. Mm-hmm. They had the T app, and the women were going to find out about the niggas that they dated. Mm-hmm. The niggas done created
one for the girls.
An app for them. Mm. And now they can get on the app and find out about the women. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, first of all, I don't want to be on no app where only niggas can join.
Because they going to start doing something else.
Exactly. Why would you even? But it's like, are we as a community and as a generation, are we really that hurt and that fucked up where like niggas want to get on the app to find out about the woman that they dating before they start dating them? Women want to get on the app to find out about the man that they dating before they start dating them, before you actually really get to know the person. This person might have had a scorned experience. Do you really want to get on here and find out what somebody is saying about this person? I just feel like we be just so fucked up. And I get what you're saying, but it was not like that 20, 30 years ago. It wasn't.
I feel like everything is just a repeat.
You had to give that nigga a try. Try him out, try him out, try him out.
Yeah, baby girl, won't you fuck with this pimp?
You had to try that nigga out.
Yeah, I do agree with that. But like I said, I do think that things are just more magnified and more out in the open. But I think that history always just repeats itself. Now, it's a little different because of social media, yes. But I do think that these are just repeated conversations and repeated experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how we got on this or what's going on. But I will say
it was something that was on my spirit. I don't even know how we got on that topic either.
We were talking about surgery and
stuff, but then I also just think our generation is fucked up. I be thinking about it all the time. And I just be like, shit is fucked up when it comes to dating and stuff. I see why the girls in our age group is dating 60s and 70-year-old men. He on his way out the door anyways.
And I also see why the women in our older generations have chosen to be single too. And not having children anymore. You know, the birth rate is getting lower and lower every year amongst all races.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, hey, same.
You don't think you want kids?
No.
I had a moment.
I don't want to birth for
you don't want to birth?
Yeah.
I had a moment yesterday, and I'm not going to lie to y'all. This past month and a half has been craziness for me. Every day I'm waking up pretty much at like 6 a.m., doing stuff for Poor Minds. We have literally about 3 or 4 meetings all the time. I'm doing stuff. I'm still filming Love Lexp. Now I'm creating content. I have a series going on redoing my house that I've started, just, to pull in more income. And, like I said, outside of me doing this content for my house, I really bought a house in real life, so I'm really doing stuff. So I just had a moment yesterday, and I was just like, oh my fucking God, what if I had a kid? Like, I had to go get my feet and my nails done, not because it's a luxury, because I'm on camera. I have to have and I'm just like, I don't feel like it. I want to go home and I want to go to sleep, but I got to take this meeting. Then I got to come. I got to put this together. I got to make sure this is good. I got to make sure this is good. Oh, this person's coming to do some measurements. Oh, this person's coming to fit. And I'm just like, oh my God, what if I had a fucking kid right now? And imagine you got a baby daddy that don't help, or a baby daddy that's bitter, or a baby or whatever's going on. That's why I said, you know what? I kind of get why career-driven women just wait a little bit.
Yeah,
I get it. There is no way I could have had a baby on my hip yesterday. No way. Like, that's why I seriously give a shout out to the single moms out there, even if their kid is older. God forbid it was a little Lexp running around, because God damn it, I used to give my mama hell. Oh, I used to give my mama hell, and I'm just like, oh my God, I was awful. As a child, I was awful. I didn't do nothing to help. Nothing. So I truly understand why the older women are opting just to travel and live. I mean, of course, I do want marriage and maybe one day a family, but it's going to be when I can afford a nanny, I can afford an in-house and this and help. I need a village around me, baby. Ugh.
Children are like, so I understand why people be opting to not have them.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, it's nothing wrong with having, I mean, I get both sides.
Yeah.
I get both sides. I get where people be like, you know, my child motivated me. They put a different fire up under me and made me really want to go hustle and go get it. I get that too. But I also understand why people be like, fuck them kids.
And I
get
I
both.
don't want
I get
my
both
child,
sides.
I don't want
I
my
do.
child to be my motivation. I want to already have it.
Oh,
So,
same.
you know what I'm saying?
Same. I want to already have it. Like, I want my children to be born into a life of, and I don't care, like, all that bullshit people be talking about, I don't want my kids to be spoiled. I don't want them to be spoon-fed. Is that not the point?
Yeah.
For me, that's the point. Like, I definitely want my kids to be spoiled.
Same.
I don't want them to be no jerks. Or no bitches. Like, I don't want them to be out here just treating people bad in any kind of way or thinking that they superior because they got money or because they live a certain lifestyle. But I don't want them to know struggle at all.
You don't want to be like Boosie. Hey, you don't know my struggle, so you can't feel my
They
struggle.
never gonna have to say they got it out the mud. What mud?
Remember how Drake said started from the bottom, now
It
we
been
here, and everybody was mad at him?
It's never been mud. It been marble floors.
Yeah, I had marble floors growing up.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, you don't know how to get it out the mud. You don't even know that.
Oh
like,
my God, I had an inside joke with my homegirl. Shout out to Jen. That was like my best friend in high school. I'll take another one too. And we used to say something like joking like, yeah, we gonna get out the hood. We finna get out the hood. My mom used to get so mad. But it was a joke. Like, I think people knew I was joking. But she was like, you're not from the hood. You never had to, she was like, stop saying that. It used to make her so mad, but now, like I said, now as an adult, like, I get it. If your mom or your dad or your parents together were busting their ass to make sure you have a good life and you on Facebook talking about, I'm finna get it out the hood. Shut up, girl. That's what my mom used to be like, girl, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like that's why I've never, like, I really and truly can say, like, I don't feel like I've ever just super struggled for real financially in life, period.
Yeah.
Like, it was points where I wasn't, like, financially stable or I wasn't rich, but I always had my parents.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything. Like, I think that I was talking to one of my friends about this the other day. I was like, finances is one of the number one reasons why friendships fall apart. And for me, I've never had that issue. I've never fell out with a friend over finances because I've never asked any of my friends for money. Because I always could either ask my parents or the nigga that I was talking to. Because my daddy raised me like that too. If you dealing with this dude, then you shouldn't have to ask me for nothing. You should be able to ask him. I just feel like, I don't know, be different levels to stuff in life, but marble floors for my children.
Period.
Because I feel like that's how, not to say I grew up, because I wouldn't say I had marble floors, but I could always ask my parents for whatever.
Yeah.
I never had to, like, go to my friends and ask them for nothing, which I'm very grateful for, because I feel like when you don't have to have those type of relationships with your friends, you get to have real relationships and really get to, like, see people true colors, because it's not based off of, like, what people can do for you or what you could do for them. So,
shout out to the spoiled children out there. We ain't mad.
I ain't mad. I feel like that's the point.
Okay, so we gonna save that one. Now it's time to get into the
big.
Ow.
The big.
A bow.
The big.
A bow. Bow. A bow. 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 All right. My turn. So the bed topic today is to shave or not to shave. That is the question. Okay. So when we talk about shaving, I think we should talk about it on both sides, okay? There's always a lot of emphasis on women's waxing, shaving, plucking, etc. But what about men? What about that meat? Do you like men to have a lot of hair down there? Would you prefer no hair or a manicured area? Has too much hair ever stopped you from giving head? How do you feel about it?
I don't have no comment. I would like to know your thoughts.
Why don't you have no comment?
Because I don't. Because what I'm going to say, I would rather not say it.
This is poor minds. Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts. You better say it. No? Okay.
I dated a dude when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And he had shaved all of his pubes off. And back then, I thought it was a little weird. Because, like, why would you be bald right there? Like,
Just
it
a
was
spaghetti noodle, no sauce.
Yeah, it was strange. But as I get older, I can appreciate it. But I would prefer hair.
Yeah.
I feel like hair is what make you manly.
So my thing is, I do like hair, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with a little trimmage.
Yeah.
You know, like they got the little the manscape. You manscape a little bit and clean it up, but a bald fade, nothing there, no nothing. Them balls just hanging. And you know when they get hot, they sag. I don't want to see that. Cover them up a little bit. Put a little coat on that motherfucker. I need a little hair down there. I'm not going to lie.
I don't mind it being bald, but like, also why?
Why what?
I don't mind it, but why? But like, why are you also shaving it all the time?
Well, I think sometimes... You know, it does, it holds a little odor, so sometimes men don't like this. Sometimes men don't like hair and
I
things
feel like
that.
if it hold a little odor, you just musty.
And people do be musty.
People do be musty.
Yeah.
But if you shave it, that ain't a shaving problem. You still gonna be musty because must come from folds. That fold be musty.
You know, I feel like
them pores be musty. It be what's... As somebody who drink chlorophyll water all the time... It be what's coming out your pores that make you musty. Because I be working out and I be sweating.
Nothing stink.
I'm not gonna say it though. I don't smell as fresh as I did when I initially went into the
You
gym.
ain't fresh as me is,
Yeah, but I'm not musty. Like I can still go to the grocery store. I can still run errands after I leave the gym.
Well,
and it ain't like damn.
Well, when I say
walk
musty,
in the room.
I just mean like not fresh. I don't mean funk. I mean like
when that phone hit that fan. Oof. All the people.
So I'll say this as a person who I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My coochie is hairy.
She don't know, Craig. She don't know.
What I miss? What you
ain't know?
What'd you say?
It don't matter. You missed it. It ain't no point.
As a person, my coochie is hairy as fuck right now. I told y'all I've been going through it as far as like moving. I just ain't had time to go get a wax now. But I do prefer no hair down there. It just feels better.
Yeah, hairy.
That monk.
That monk don't feel right.
It's very uncomfortable.
It's hairy than a motherfucker down there. I thought my wig misplaced it was in my pants, bitch. It's so bad down there, y'all. I said, good googly moogly, bitch.
You don't want to tame it?
You know what? I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to get a wax tomorrow. It's so bad, Kai. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. They thought it was the Houston Petting Zoo, bitch. They came up to me and said, is that goddamn gorilla that went missing? It's bad.
That monkey fur.
That monk.
I don't like that.
I'm not mad. Like, if a man wants to shave, I'm not mad at it because I know how I feel with a lot of hair down there. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah. So if you do want to shave, cool. It don't bother me. But I do like a little hair down there. I love balls. I don't know what it is about balls. I do love balls. They're fun to play with. They're fun to juggle. If you got the right nigga, they smell so sweet. I do love balls. You know, people got their kinks that they like. I love a little ball, baby. I love to play. I played volleyball. I love balls. Hey. Okay, so how do you feel about...
I don't know. Balls is cool.
I ball till I fall.
I guess. Ball till I fall. I done did it for my dogs. Ball till I fall. I done did it for y'all. Not you know what song I was singing.
Hey!
Shout out to Birdman.
Man, wait. Yes, a hit.
But no, for real. Like, balls be cool. I like a little ball, too.
I do like balls. Okay, but let me ask you this.
I don't shave that shit bald. Don't.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to ask why. Did you have crabs?
And we ain't talking about the juicy kind.
They probably be juicy too. But why did you shave it bald? I don't like that.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Okay, that's fair.
But
Why do you shave your cootie cat?
I shave my coochie because that's how my man liked it.
But maybe that's how his woman before liked it.
He liked it to be fresh, like a baby.
You know. But what if the woman he was dealing with before that liked it shaved and he just got in the habit of shaving it or waxing or whatever some men do?
What do you like? Do you like it bald or did she like it bald? Because I don't give a fuck what she like.
But I'm saying, what if he got used to it and he started to like it?
It's something about that does not rub me the right way.
You like that friction.
You
want it to rub you the right way. You want that friction. You want a little spark.
I do.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had sex with a man right now that had hairy balls, it's gonna set on fire.
But I don't want.
We finna start a forest fire, bitch.
So if anything, I'm more cool with you shaving the balls.
Okay, but you want something up here.
Yeah, like, why is it bald right there? It look like a coochie.
It do be looking.
It be looking like a coochie. If
If
he put it between his legs, coochie.
Niggas do be having that fupa. I don't care how in shape you are. Niggas got that fat right there above that dick.
That fatty upper dick area.
Yes, a fuda.
That fuda.
Niggas be having fudas, bitch. I don't care how in shape you are. It's a little thick right there.
Yeah, niggas do be having that fuda. And, like, I feel like a little hair needs to be
covered up.
That area.
And that
dick.
Yeah, okay, I feel you. I'm not mad at that.
Keep it clean.
A little trim is okay.
A little trim is fine.
Yeah.
But don't make it bald, though.
Yeah.
You grown. We grown.
Yeah.
Let that funk get in there a little bit.
Yeah.
Wash it before we have sex. I don't want that funk on me.
Yeah.
But let that funk get in there when you going throughout your day.
I'm talking about in it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm talking about in it.
Yeah, because that's why I said, when you think about 2 meatballs in that spaghetti, you want a little sauce on there. If you see two meatballs in a spaghetti with no sauce, it look funny.
I'm not scared of a little funk.
Me neither. Sometimes bring it here sweaty because
I
I love it when it's
I don't love it when it's funky, but I'm not afraid of it.
Yeah.
I won't run from it neither.
Hey, I ain't run.
I ain't no runner. I
But
ain't no track star.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, like a man really don't care if it's hairy or
Look
not.
at Ty face.
Because I'm the exact opposite.
You like it bald.
Yeah, I don't want anything down there.
Nothing.
Nothing. Because one, the hairs get in your mouth, like in your teeth and stuff. Especially if you sucking balls, you don't ever get them.
Suck a little ball. It do get in my mouth sometimes.
Yeah, I don't like that. And then, like you said, it holds odor, and then it just looks unkempt. I just like a nice little
She
clean
like that,
area.
and she the one that they dating.
Yeah, I would be the girl before that told him, go ahead, shave that thing
I
down.
told you, some women really prefer that.
They say some niggas like to shave it because it make it look bigger.
That's gonna be my last thing to say.
I have never heard that.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's why some dudes like, I should have probably said that first. I just thought about
Just because it look bigger, baby, it don't feel bigger. It's still that same little meat you had before.
I don't know.
That little Oscar Mayer.
Oh, so it part like the red.
Add a little extra inch right there.
Oh, see?
Try
Get that bush out the way, it can get more in there.
Yeah.
That little Oscar Mayer.
Man.
Didn't Master P have a song called Oscar Mayer?
I got that fire. Who said that? I got that.
No, that was
fire, girl.
Juvenile.
If you want that Oscar Mayer.
If you want that Oscar Mayer.
Well, let us know how y'all feel about
That little
hair.
weenie.
I need some weenie.
Excuse me?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I haven't had sex in a long time either. But I am.
I know you was on vacation busting that thing open.
I sure was twerking and
Oh! Yeah. Damn it, who done called me?
I ain't gonna lie though. My little sabbatical may be coming to an end. So there's that.
Ty, what we drinking today?
Okay.
You done got us lit.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. So this one we're gonna call the 30-somethings because it's my birthday, it's Virgo season. So that means that standards are high and so are the cocktails. This one has some Campari, That's a little bit of bitterness. That's going to give us some edge. We have some peach schnapps and pine berry syrup for some sweetness. We have a little bit of lemon for the zest. And then we have a sparkling rosé for the celebration, hun. So all together, and then we have some garnish of sliced strawberries and fresh peaches inside.
In here.
And yeah, it kind of gives us, it's giving grown woman, all right? And this is the 30-somethings. So cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
I could get my peach out.
That was delicious. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you, Ty. That was tasty. So now it's time to get into
Ty, can I have another shot?
Absolutely.
the bop. The bop. Hey, the bop. Ow. About.
Let's start. Lex, you
drink.
is really cutting up today.
I'm just having a good
Now
day.
it's time to get into the bow.
About.
The bow.
About.
The bow. Bow. All right. So what is your bop, Lex?
My bop is actually an old school jam today because honestly, I turned it on in the car on the way here and I was like, wow. Honestly, it's gone viral right now because Travis Scott redid it, but I was like, let me listen to the original. Bad Boys by Shine, featuring Barryton. He ate that up. Shibbly bubbly dibbly dibbly. Whoa. Baby Shine.
Whoa!
Yeah, she tried to hold it in. Whoa.
Whoa.
Man, Shine.
No. Oh my
Hey.
God. So when I was in Jamaica a few months ago, I was listening to Bonnie and Shine, and that's my fucking song too. On the telephone, she heard my voice, told me to pick her up in my Rolls Royce. Okay.
I'm telling you, they need to make another. I know Shine don't do that no more because he's a changed man.
He's a politician.
He's a
now.
politician now, but that man been fine.
He
Still
been fine. He look like
Respecting
Obama
his
now.
Woman. Oh, show him something that Shine. That's all right. That's all right. But
That's
yeah,
what Delarice said on Harlem Nights. She said, I got a girl pussy so good. You throw it up, it's like sunshine.
oh my
I said,
God.
excuse me, I wasn't even born
But I
yet.
think, again, I love people whose voice is so unique. Shine has such a unique voice. Classic record. I mean, that bass
We
was...
getting closer. My player days is over. That's my song.
The
I love that
bass
song.
in that hoe was bumping so hard, bitch. I started swinging that motherfucker. Whoa. Whoa. That hoe is too hard.
It
So yeah,
is.
that's my bop of the week. Shine, Bad Boys. That's a bop. He did his big one. What's your bop, Drea?
Burna Boy Love.
Ooh, shout out to Burna.
So Burna Boy got this new song called Love. And you know, I be in my Afro beats bag sometimes. And I really like this song. I feel like it's like a really feel-good summer song. If you're going on a vacation with your boo, it's perfect for a little vibe, a little dinner vibe, a little getting ready vibe. I love it. I think it's a great song. I don't know, Lex. How you feel? What you about to do? Now that you single again, are you about to tap back in a Nigerian pool?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know what I want to do because honestly, I've really been taking this time to really just chill and heal. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my DMs have been flooded, and the options aren't bad. I'm not, you know, I don't know what I want to do, but I know what I want. I want to get married. So if you're not on that type of time and you're not giving me that, all y'all can stay away from me. But I'm really enjoying my peace right now. So yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm not looking for anything for the first time in a long time. Because usually I be out in the prowl and like I be looking for it. I think I'm just in such a peaceful place right now. And it feels good. Like I lay my head down every night like, oh my God, I'm in my house. And I'm just so consumed by that. I'm so consumed with the way Poor Minds is going and, you know, things with Love Lexp. I'm just so consumed with work and enjoying my circle and my people around me. I don't I hope a man can come along that can find his way in my life and fit in. Get in where you fit in or not. But I'm happy. So, I don't know. I don't know. I might dip back into it. I still can hit that hoe. Everybody go to our breakfast. I can still shy your hoe ass, nigga.
Yeah.
What about you?
I feel like my husband is on the way.
Same.
So I just be being patient because I really do feel like he on the way. Because, like, and this is why I say that I've been passing all of these tests with flying colors. Everybody, anybody that I used to talk to that you could think of has popped back up in my life in the past 3-4 months. And I be curving all them niggas.
Yeah.
Because I'm not interested. And it's like...
You had your shot.
But younger me would have been like, oh, we can probably go on a trip, or, oh, I'm sure he'll probably buy me some stuff, or we'll go on a few dates and it'll be fun, like something to occupy my time. I really been cool with not occupying my time and just spending time with myself.
Right.
And waiting, because I'd rather delayed gratification for like long time sustainability.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want. I want a husband. So I've been passing my tests with flying colors. Like it been so many. Like y'all don't even know. Like it's just been so many guys that I used to talk to that have just been popping back up in my life over the past few months. And I just been like, yeah, anyways, cool on it. And
that's what Sierra said. She said, you got to really be ready for the next step, and you really got to let things go.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I just feel like it's on the way, and I feel like I've been having a lot of people in my DMs too. Like my DMs be kind of flooded too, but I just don't be interested in any of those people. Like, are you trying to get married?
Yeah,
are you trying to have
that's
kids?
That's the kind of type of time I'm on. Like I said, the people
if
in my
not, leave me alone.
It's been some like good potential. Like, okay, I'm not mad at this, but I'm like, but do you want to get married? Because if you're not looking for a wife and looking to seriously date, we can just skip all this.
Let's not. I don't want to go on a few dates and then you end up telling me, well, I was just, trying to see what's up with you.
I didn't know I was going to fall in love. Your goal should have been to fall in love.
Yeah.
Over escargot and a little sangria,
as
bitch.
As soon as a nigga look at me, he should know he's going to fall in love. If you don't know that, then you're not my kind.
Yeah.
I be wanting to fall deeply in love on the first dates and then subtract as we go.
Yeah.
Truly.
I don't want to subtract.
I
want to add.
But I'm just saying, like, as I get, the older that I get, I realize I've always been delusional. I'm really a true lover girl.
I'm glad you finally came on the dark side.
But if you really think about it, I have always been. I'm delusional. I feel like delusion is the first step of being a real lover.
It is, but
you delusional. You be feeling like
so like it was like. But I think that's what I like to hear, cause I know you're a good woman, and I knew you had it in you.
Bitch, I always been a good woman.
I know, but what do
you mean I had it in me?
No, what I'm saying is you were just so. It would take you so much. And I'm just like, you know what? Fall in love if it work out. If it work out, if it don't, it don't.
You know why it would take me so much? Because everybody that I dated was not the one.
But what I'm saying is being a lover girl, you're going to fall in love.
I feel like, but you still have to have, like, guards up, though. You still have to have guards up. You could be a lover girl, but you can still have guards up. Because that's going to stop you from falling for the wrong niggas all the time. Like, I feel like sometimes people just be falling. And it be like, bitch, you just keep falling. And who gonna catch your ass?
Nobody. That's what being a lover girl is, though. You taking that risk and you gonna fall and you gonna hurt yourself. You gonna break a leg. You gonna scab your knee. You gonna break your arm. But you get back up and you keep trying. That's what being a lover girl is.
Respectfully, I would never be that stupid.
Well, I'm not saying, but it's not stupid. Some people just, everybody.
I think it is.
No, people love differently.
No, I think that's dumb.
No,
because falling for people and they're not giving you signs that they want the same thing that you want, or they're not giving you reassurance or making you feel like it's
That's not what we talking about.
But it is, because I feel like the way you should, you can meet somebody and be like, oh, I'm head over heels. That's why I said I subtract as I go. Because I will meet you and be head over heels for you. Then as you start to show me who you are, we're going to subtract. And then it's like, you know what? Actually, I think that quote unquote lover girls, they be falling, and then a nigga will show them who they are, and they still stay in love and be like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna give it another shot. And it's like, no, he already been showing you, and you should have been subtracting.
No, I agree with that. But what I will say is, like, sometimes, we know that men will put on that job interview and their best person. But what I say is, even if they do find out the first time and they leave the first time, that shit will hurt you. But you don't let it hurt you to the point to where you're not going to try again. That's what I mean.
So don't be trying again.
Some women don't. But
we talk about us.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Whether you leave on the first time or whether you leave on the sixth time, it don't matter. But you still keep trying. A lot of people out here have given up on love.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like I've ever been that person. I just be cautious.
Yeah.
Like, I be like, when somebody show me who they are, I'm going to take notes and I'm going to move accordingly. I think you stupid as fuck, respectfully, the lover girl, whatever you want to call it, if you don't move accordingly when people show you who they are. And just keep being like, well, I'm a lover. I just be falling in love and I just love to love and I love people. You stupid. Because they keep showing you and you keep falling for it. It's okay to like somebody. I feel like I fall head over heels for people on the first link alike. I do. And you laughing because you know. Like, I be meeting people and I just, you cannot tell me when I meet a nigga, I love him down if I like him. But as soon as something ain't right, it ain't right. And that's how I feel like I avoid further heartbreak. I think people be avoiding the signs early on, and then later down the line, they get their heart broke, and it be like, well, I was just a lover girl. But it's like, no, you was avoiding the signs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just be feeling like it do be being, I hear you, but I also feel like it do be being stupid.
Yeah. What we on now? Did we go to the bop yet?
We already did about.
We sure did. Now, we're getting into the pour your heart out segment of the week. If you want your email answered on the show, make sure you email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. If you're a Patreon member, make sure you put that in the headline, and we're going to double check it so you can skip the line and get your question answered on the show. All right, let's see what we got today. It says, hey, Lex and Drea, I have been watching you guys for a while. Thank you for all the laughs and life advice. I am currently engaged and set to get married next year. One of my bridesmaids is my best friend. She was in a relationship and she gained a lot of weight over the years. She is always complaining about how she looks pregnant in her pictures. I want all of my bridesmaids to look good and comfortable, especially since they will be wearing satin dresses. And we know you got to have the teeth for the satin dress, chap. Uh-oh, I lost my place. You got to have the satin dress, and girdles do not mix. Oh, you can't wear girdles with satin. How can I advise her to lose weight for my wedding without coming across as mean or insensitive? If she doesn't lose weight, should I exclude her from my wedding party? Not to be vain or anything, but if the rest of the party are all of similar size, I don't want my pictures to look off, and I don't want to hear her complaining about her weight during the wedding events.
Why? It's very weird to me that people are always concerned about seeming mean. Because just be honest. And I think if you get to a point to where you're confident in the things that you say and your decision-making process, you're not going to feel like people are going to take it as mean, because you could be truthful and not be mean.
I 100%
tell people how you feel.
Because it's not about what you say, it's how you say it.
I do think it's about how you say it, but I also just feel like people be so afraid to hurt people's feelings.
I agree.
Sometimes the things that you're going to say, it doesn't matter how you say it. To be honest, sometimes it don't really even matter how you say it. If somebody is hearing something that they don't want to hear, it's going to hurt their feelings. You have to be okay with being the honest person that you are. If somebody asks you some shit and you okay, this is how I feel about it. You ask me my opinion. This is how I feel. I'm telling you how I feel. Even if I try to say it in the lightest, sincerest calmest, sweetest way that I could say it. If you don't like the message that I'm giving you, it's still going to hurt your feelings because you're not ready to receive that.
That's a word. I'm not mad at that.
That's how I feel in general about myself and a lot of people in general. Like, I feel like you could tell people stuff and people will take it the wrong way, or their feelings will be hurt because they not ready to receive that. They take it as an attack, or they feel like they have to defend themselves. Nobody even talking about you or trying to make it an attack on you, especially if you ask me a question. I'm telling you how I feel about it. I feel like you have to just be real. You have to be real. You have to tell people your honest opinions, and either they're going to receive it or they not. You can't be afraid to do that. And if you are, just don't tell them. Be like, actually, I don't have no opinion.
And also, I think with the situation, talk to her. Say, look, friend, I know you be complaining about your weight. This is how the dress is going to look. Pictures are getting posted. It don't matter what angle, so I'm letting you know right now. Just say that straight up. It ain't no edit me out. It ain't no don't post this, I don't look good. So make sure you look how you want to look on my wedding day, because at the end of the day, this is about me and not about you. So I just think I agree with what Drea said. You have to tell her how you feel. At the end of the day, you can't force nobody to lose weight, because I don't even think it's about the weight thing. I think it maybe has to do with her confidence, because let me tell you something. If you don't have confidence, you're not going to feel good at 200 pounds and you're not going to feel good at 150. You have to love yourself. So I think you need to have a conversation with her, because at the end of the day, you need to let her know the pictures are getting posted, hun. Now, if she's like, you know what, I'm fine with this size, I feel good. I think it's more so because the way it was worded a little bit, it sounds like you kind of have a problem with her weight too. Because she's like, if she doesn't lose weight, should I exclude her from my wedding party? Okay, what if she doesn't lose weight, but she feels fine and you posting the pictures? I think you have more of a problem with it than you're admitting to, a little bit. Just from the way things were worded, just a little bit. So I think you need to ask yourself a question as well. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like I said, just be honest about your feelings and how you feel, and you can try to say it in as delicate of a way as you can, but I would just be honest.
Yeah. Well,
and if she don't receive it,
yeah. Wait, it's tricky. It's tricky to rock around.
It is, but I feel like if she don't receive it well, then after that, then you'll know how to move forward.
Yeah. I agree. And it's
I would
your
try
day
to say
too.
it in a nice way. But yeah, it's also your wedding. So at the end of the day, if she have an attitude or be weird, like, just don't put her in a wedding. I just be feeling like I don't be the best person to ask for advice, because I really be feeling like, fuck, everybody could go. Goodbye.
All right.
Hi, ladies. Kay here. I love the podcast down. Y'all are really like my aunties for real, with all the good gems y'all drop every show. So I have a dilemma. I'm a fun to mid-sized 28-year-old woman dealing with a much older man, and I used to pull all the tricks out my bag when it came to positions. But y'all, my check knee...
What?
But y'all, my check knee light been popping on lately when it comes to riding him. Although he hasn't been complaining, he does suggest I stay on top longer, although it's tiring. Now we both got bellies. So what tips do y'all suggest to keep things fun and less tiring?
Well, I'm not fun size. I feel like you a fun size in shape girly. I ain't got nothing for. I ain't fun size. I can walk some miles now, but I ain't doing all that now. My knees don't work. My check knee engine like been.
Well, I feel like, I don't know, like if your knees is not really working, then I feel like you have to like learn how to ride dick and like more so use your knees than your feet. So like instead of like hopping with your feet, you gotta like be on your knees and kind of like straddle.
Because
it's not gonna put pressure on your knees.
Okay. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie.
Because you're gonna be already in the bed. The bed is padded. Your knees are gonna be on the bed, and you're just more so gonna be like riding and straddling versus being like on your feet. You're hopping.
Yeah.
And it's like putting pressure on your legs, which I feel like most men prefer that.
Yeah.
When you using the knees and you're on your feet.
Yeah.
Hopping. But I feel like, yeah, like learn how to use your knees. And then it's also other positions you could do. Like you could do reverse cowgirl, where with that, you don't even got to use your feet. You could really just kind of
You rocking.
rock
Yeah.
back and
You
forth.
rock her hips.
Yeah.
And that's somebody with a bad knee, though. Because I do this knee so motherfucking bad, bitch. What you can do if you still want to get up on the tippy toes is he got to have a sturdy headboard, though. So what I do is I get on my tippy toes. So when I go all the way down, I'm not going super low because I'm on my tippy toes. So I'm not, like if you're flat-footed, you're obviously going to go lower. But you got to stay up on your tippy toes and you grab that headboard and use it for a little support. Now, if you still want to get up on your tippy toes, that works, and my knee don't ever hurt in the morning after that one. Mm-hmm. So that's just a little shit, but he got to have a strong headboard though. Not that IKEA shit, bitch. He need that good Ashley Furniture, Z Gallery, Restoration Hardware backboards. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, tell him to put in some work too. Because you talking about both y'all bellies big. It sounds like he need to get to work too, queen. All right. That's all right. All right, Drea, what else we got?
I think that's it. So, of course, shop musebeautycollection.com. Make sure you get your lip glosses, lip liners, matte liquid lipsticks, lip plumper. We also have the jelly blushes, eye mascara, and eyeliner.
You got a whole...
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of stuff.
I feel like you have a whole beat.
Not quite, because we don't have like foundation, concealer, blush,
a vacation
bronzer,
beat.
All that stuff yet.
A vacation beat. Yeah. You got a vacation
brow products. It's coming though.
Yeah.
We're expanding.
Yeah. Love that. Shout out to me, it's Beauty Period. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all just go follow me on Facebook. It's Lexp. Snapchat, Lexp05. Love Lexp every Monday, 10 a.m. And yeah, shout out to the Taylor Port family. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Something in this liquor.
The air is getting thicker. I can't help but stare at you. Oh yeah, girl, what did you do to me? What did you slip up in my cup, girl? 'Cause I want you. Oh yeah, I had a little bit too much, girl. So come over here. There's something in this liquor. The air is getting thicker. All I want is you. All I want is you. There's something in this liquor. I'm looking at your figure. Oh, I just want to see you strip right now. Baby, let me help you work it out. Girl, you look so good. I just want to get right to it.
Gonna get right to
it. I could beat it up like a real nigga should.
Ooh.
Baby, when we do it. Whoa. Something in this liquor. The air is getting thicker. All I want is you. All I want is you. Do it. Drink and fuck. Drink and fuck. Drink and fuck. Drink and fuck. And fuck. Drink and fuck. Drink and fuck. Drink and fuck. There's something in that goddamn liquor, girl. Girl, the air is getting thicker. The air getting thicker than me. Thicker. Stare at you. Girl, what did you do? Girl, what did you do? What did you slip up in my cup, girl? 'Cause I want you. Sing that shit. I done had a little bit too much, girl. So come over here.
Drinking fuck, drinking fuck. Drinking fuck, drinking. All I wanna do is drink and fuck, drink, girl. Her. All I wanna do is. All I want to do is drink and fuck. You know, it's been a long time. That coochie hairy. But I can get it right for you. If you want to drink and fuck, call me. All I want is. All I want is. Oh. All right, well, I'll take the mic from me. I know.